Okay students, so today we will start the new chapter, that is chapter 2, fractions and decimals. Before going to the chapter, we just need to introduce ourselves by the term fraction. Okay, so fraction is nothing you have studied in previous classes. Just revise the memory, recall the memory. The number in the form of a upon b, where a and b are natural numbers. Natural, I think you know very well what is natural number. Natural numbers that begin from 1, okay, and continues endlessly. So these are known as fractions. I repeat, in the form of a upon b, where a and b are natural numbers, they must be natural numbers, okay, not to fall, okay. And above the horizontal line is known as numerator, and below the horizontal line is known as denominator. In Hindi we call it ans and har, and fraction is known as bin. So various types of fraction is first of all proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator is known as proper. Means to say the number above the horizontal line is always is less than the number below the horizontal, that is the denominator, then it is called proper fraction. Then second is improper. So improper is as you can see the name improper. Here the prefix im has been added before the proper, means to say im prefix is used to make opposite of the word, or you can say the root word, as you have studied in English grammar, okay. Then it will be opposite of proper, that is numerator is more than or equal to its denominator. As in proper fraction it is less, it was less, now it is more than or equal to denominator. So you can think some more examples on your own. Here it is given 13/7, 19/70. So clearly the numerator is greater or more than denominator. You can take some more examples on your own, okay. I don't think it's a difficult term. Okay, we proceed for the next, that is mixed fraction. In Hindi we call it mishrit bin. As you know, the name mixed stands for mishrit, mixture, okay, has been mixed with someone. Then it has been mixed with nothing but whole numbers. So mixed fraction, a number which can be expressed as the sum of a natural number and a proper fraction, that is called mixed fraction, okay. Such as 3, 2/5, 6, 2/7, etc. As you can see, the 3 and 2/5 can be shown or can be represented, or you can say expressed as we said that this mixed fraction is the sum of natural and proper fraction. N stands for natural and PF stands for proper fraction. So this is the summation of 3 and 2/5, okay. When we solve it out, we know that there is always in the denominator 1 in every natural number, okay, or whole number. So when we solve it out, then we get 17/5, okay. So 17/5 has been written in the form of 3 2/5, okay. How is it done? So you can see, when we divide 17/5, then we know that there is no any chance that 17 will come in the table of 5, so we cannot do it complete division. Then we get the remainder 2 quotient 3, and divisor is already 5, so we just point it out. Then the rules is that Q R upon D, quotient remainder upon divisor. So we did the same, quotient remainder upon divisor, 3 2/5. That is the question, okay. Or simply it can be done, either you add 3 and 2/5, or simply multiply 3 and 5, then add 2, then you will get the same. We did the long process. It can be done simply in the 2 steps, okay. That is 3 into 5 plus 2, then 3 5 15 plus 2 17/5. So that is the same, okay. So either you can take. So the question say, the definition says that is it is the sum of natural and a proper fraction. Okay. Now we come to the next. So that is the next decimal fraction. So fraction whose denominator is in the form of 10 or 100 or 1000 or 10,000, or simply you can say the number that can be represented as the power of 10. Okay, then these all kind of fractions are known as decimal fractions. Okay, so just example is given 3 upon 10, 5 upon 1000, etc. Come to the next, that is vulgar fraction. So fractions whose denominators are natural numbers other than 10, 100, 1000, etc. Means it is just opposite to decimal. Means denominator is not the power numbers whose exponents are 10. Okay, it is opposite to decimal fraction. So you can see the example. Just put the denominator other than 10, 100 or 1000 or 10,000. Then it will be vulgar fraction. Now come to the next, that is equivalent fraction. Okay, equivalent fraction, the name says equivalent. Then you just need to understand what is the meaning of equivalent. Equivalent means to say equal. Means they have something equal in common. So it says when we multiply or divide numerator and denominator of a fraction by same non-zero number. When we multiply or divide numerator and denominator by a same non-zero number, means to say non-zero means to say numbers other than 0, that you can take 1, 2, 3, anything. Then obtained fraction is known as equivalent to given fraction. So here the given examples are 3 upon 5 is a fraction. Then we multiply it by a non-zero number, that is 2 on the both numerator and denominator as well. Then we get 3 2s, 5 2s, 3 through 6, 5 2s 10. So it is 6 upon 10. When we multiply by a non-zero number, that is 3, then we get 3 3s 9, 3 5s 15. So simply these all are the equivalent fractions to given fraction 3 upon 5, because this all has been obtained from the given fraction 3 upon 5. Now the next, like fraction. Fractions whose denominators are same but numerators are different are called like fractions, such as 3 upon 11, 4 upon 11, 5 upon 11. Okay, as you can see in the whole fractions, the denominator is same, then like fraction, like you can say. In the next, unlike fraction. Okay, now like fraction. So fractions whose denominators are different, mind it, denominators are different. Here it is all same, then it will be not all same, it will be indifferent. Okay, other, then it is unlike fraction. Understood? I hope it's not a difficult, it's a revision. Now the next topic which comes is important. But before that, I need to tell you that you just have to remember the definitions of all the kinds of fraction and keep the examples in your mind. You can take examples on your own, not the examples of the book. Okay. So now the next topic is fractions in lowest terms. So this is question making topic. Okay, here it is said fractions in lowest term. Lowest terms means to say, you must notice this line, a fraction a upon b is said to be irreducible or in lowest term. The word irreducible means to say, here you can see the prefix ir has been put before the word reducible, means to say which cannot be reduced furthermore. Okay, or you can say in it other language, lowest term. That is, if HCF of A and B is 1, okay, when HCF is 1, means to say it cannot be divided further. For example, 3 upon 5, 11 upon 13, etc. As you can say that, or simply you can say that numbers, fractions which cannot be cancelled furthermore, then it is said to be in lowest terms. For example, so I said if we take example as 10 upon 15, we know very well that 10 upon 15, these both numbers 10 and 15 comes in the table of 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. Then simply just we can cancel the both numbers by 5. 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15. So we get 2 upon 3. Okay, 2 upon 3. So very simple. We know that 10 upon 15 got cancelled, but 2 upon 3 cannot be cancelled further. So 2 upon 3 is known is in the form of lowest term, but 10 upon 15 was not. So you have to do this. There is another process 4 to find the lowest term, which is given in the book. You can follow that also. And that is, convert the following fractions into like fraction. Okay. First of all, what you have to do? Convert the